Morning. We will be starting momentarily.
Testing. Excellent. Oops. Good morning, everyone, and wanted to welcome you all to our Miami Commercial Global Marketplace. And I'd like to first of all recognize some of our Board of Governors leaders that are here today. My name is Jennifer Forbes. I am the president of the Miami Commercial, and I have with us our president-elect, Lorenzo Perez Jr., and also Craig Emanuel, our Board of Governor, and our Chief of Commercial, Danielle Blake. I'd like to welcome you all and appreciate you coming to share in this time with us to present ourselves to an elite group of practitioners throughout our global marketplace. We have a very special guest with us today, Carla Raymond-Kidd, and she is the FIABCI-USA president-elect. She will be inducted as president this Saturday, and we are really pleased and honored to have her here with us. Just a little note on Miami Commercial. We are the largest commercial association in the state of Florida with over 3,600 members. A lot of the opportunities that we provide you are educational with these commercial marketplaces, with conferences such as the mid-year conference we just had this past week. We have networking opportunities. We are involved in legal affairs and advocacy, and we also provide you with a lot of products and services that you can use to enhance your business opportunities for your customers. The opportunity to have Carla with us today is an exceptional moment for the Miami Commercial, because we are having a FIABCI conference this June 6th through the 9th, and here in Miami as a host for this World Congress. And speaking on that is going to be Carla. And Carla, if you would just go on ahead and take the mic and introduce yourself and talk to us about the importance of FIABCI and knowing what the membership and the networking can do for the members and their customers.
Great. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. It's always a pleasure to be here. And particular thanks to Teresa, who is one of our Miami Association Realtors, who are our principal member of FIABCI, and to Danielle, who I've met years and years ago. We've spent a lot of time overseas together. So it's really great to be back and be with all of you today. But I want to share a little bit about our organization, FIABCI. I have been a member since 2007. And when we talk about FIABCI, we're talking about a really high-level group of professionals. So joining this organization, at least for me, has given me the opportunity to meet, others from many countries, different cultures. And it has given me a better understanding really of how business is conducted and how technology is used in different parts of the world. So while FIABCI was founded in Paris back in 1951, and it actually has a very interesting backstory. So the reason FIABCI came about is after World War II, Europe was decimated. And the leaders of Europe at the time decided that they needed to get a group of people together from around the world to help rebuild Europe, to make it what Europe is today. And in order to make that look better, they invited people from the United States, from Austria, Belgium, and Germany. And they all got together as a group and said, okay, we need to pull everybody that not only sells real estate, but is in the real estate industry, those that are architects and developers. And we need to have this collaboration of minds in order to figure out what's going to be best so we can bring Europe back and make it better. So this was after the Marshall Plan was established. And then that's how FIABCI grew. So because of these groups of countries that got together, they said, okay, this is a really cool idea, but we need to formulate this into something. So it actually became a business organization named FIABCI. And again, that was officiated back in 1951. So I just love that because it just brings, world leaders from around the world all together in one place who are really just devoted to real estate specialties and activities. So we have chapters in over 70 countries, and they're spread all over the continents. FIABCI provides direct access to international real estate contacts and international business opportunities. And since 1954, FIABCI holds special consultant status with the Economic and Social Council of the United Nations and takes great pride in our efforts to help the United Nations address serious housing and environmental houses worldwide. So when you think of FIABCI, I don't want you to think of this as just another real estate association. This is an association that is involving all disciplines of anyone who would be involved in the real estate industry, but taken to a different level. So you're meeting with members from governments all over the world, and you're meeting with the UN, and you're doing things to make the world a little bit of a better place than what we actually what we came upon it, right? So a little bit about our global membership. Again, these are just the different disciplines that you can see. So again, when you come to a FIABCI World Congress, like we're having in Miami in June, you're going to meet a number of different people. The US, just because of the way it's based, is very heavy on a number of residential and real estate practitioners. But in other countries that are going to be participating with us, like Malaysia, Indonesia, even Saudi Arabia, the discipline levels are very much different. So it might be made up of more government officials, more developers, more architects. So depending on where they come from, you're going to meet a well-rounded group of people. So joining FIABCI, it gives you the ability to expand your international knowledge, your presence, your business through the world's leading international real estate organization, and it connects you to different real estate professionals among all these different disciplines, right? As I mentioned, real estate brokers, commercial brokers, appraisers, architects, developers, interior designers, property managers, economists, and much more. So you can see from the list that we had before, every practice is represented. So we are an incredible advocate for environmentally sound and sustainable development around the world. And again, a special consultant to the United States or the United Nations. We had educational groups that have taught on 3D printing. So the level of education that we deliver is also stellar because it comes, we tend to think in the United States that we have a lot going on, and as far as how we do things here, and that perhaps we're a little bit better. But it's very interesting to see that things that are coming from Asia and that are coming from the Middle East and from Europe, and how they're focusing so much on sustainability and connectivity, where our housing developments are going to be and make cities more sustainable, more walkable, right? So when you join FIABCI, you're going to get this platform and you're going to be able to have a lot of different things that you can do. The World Congress just being one of them. And we're very fortunate that Teresa has agreed to host this in Miami because the United States doesn't get it very often. But a little, in addition to that, you're going to see that there are a number of other different things you can do. Again, the world-class global events. If you are a FIABCI-USA member, you are entitled to go to any of our events that we have around the world, as long as they're in person. You can participate in any Zoom conferences that are open to people. It's just a great way to network both online and in person, and to meet a number of different people that may contribute to your business. But not only that, learn so much more about what's going on in different countries and how things are done differently. Whether that is through, the UN, if they're sponsoring something for us. And again, just being able to use that membership to find different people that can help you build your business within the Miami area. One of the things that's going to be coming up at the World Congress is something that we call the World Prix d'Excellence Awards. And these are offered every year at the World Congress. And then the United States and the individual chapters around the world also do their own we call it the Grand Prix d'Excellence. And this is for developers around the world who are really putting together some amazing projects for different reasons, mainly sustainability. They're very green. There's just some aspect to it that makes that project something that stands out amongst others. Now, last year, the United States was very fortunate. We had 2 developers from Miami who were award winners for us. So that was great for us to present. Our Grand Prix Award world winner was from someone in the Midwest. It was a veteran who was building housing for veterans in the Midwest of the United States. And it was very nice for us to at least present that award on Veterans Day for him because he did win. So there's a lot more than, as I said, going to like a regular real estate conference, just because of the level and the different disciplines of people that are there. So we do have different sponsorships available if you wanted to join as a sponsor. Obviously, if you join as a regular member, there are a number of things that you can do to get involved. We have a bunch of different committees. When you join, you also get an app that you can use that connects you to not only all the international members, but all the USA members, that you can use that to find out about different things and find out what's going on. There's great networking opportunities, like I said. And then we have our conferences for the United States that are coming up. So in Washington this weekend, I'm leaving tomorrow morning, we have our spring meeting, and they vary in location. So this year, the spring conference is going to be in Washington, D.C. In the fall, our fall meeting just happens to be in Denver. We chose that as a location because we have a lot of our members on the West Coast, but we like to do something and change them around. So the mountain regions, we haven't done something in a while. So those will be all fall meetings. We're anticipating maybe bringing in another country from FIABCI as a trade mission to that one. And then, of course, we have the World Congress that is coming up in June. Now, if you do join FIABCI-USA, there are special benefits that you get as a member, not only for the World Congress, but for any of the events that we do hold. And that's really all. Is there any questions for me on FIABCI from the group, or how we can talk about the World Congress and perhaps get you involved in FIABCI-USA? And I see there's in the chat, there is a way for you to register. It's going to be a great opportunity. The agenda, I don't know if any of you have gotten to see it, but it's a great platform for what's coming up.
Yes, it is. Thank you so much, Carla. But before you jump off, one of the things that I've noticed with the trade missions that we've been on and having attended the FIABCI World Congress last year, the organization, every single person that is there, whether they are a residential facilitator, a commercial facilitator, an architect, a developer, what have you, they're all very familiar with the Realtor brand. There really is something strong to be said about being a Realtor versus just being a real estate agent or a broker. The recognition of the Realtor brand throughout the global community is very strong, especially in Europe and in Latin America. I also wanted to touch on your designation that you have. I noticed you are a certified international property specialist, also known as CIPS, which is a high-level designation through NAR. And I wanted to recognize you. Number one, you also happen to be one of the top instructors for the CIPS programming here in the United States. And if you could just share with our group here of the pathway that you took into getting involved into the international real estate business, and how CIPS and the Realtor brand has helped you get there.
Oh, it's amazing. So I sort of jumped into global back in 2005, believe it or not. I was at our global committee at the Sarasota Association of Realtors, and which is now the Realtor Association of Sarasota Manatee. And they had this great program about something was coming up, and it was this global conference in Miami. And so I thought, okay, what a great way for me to learn a little bit more about global. So I started to come to your congresses way back when, and I just immersed myself in global. I started, our market was started to be in a bit of a transition back in 2005. So, we had a lot of global buyers that were coming here, but then there was also a lot of outbound business as well. So I started to spend some time going to Panama and Costa Rica, and that's sort of how I met Danielle years ago on some trade missions there. But there was all this opportunity available for inbound and outbound business. And I just thought it was amazing and made it my passion. And then I started going to shows in Europe, and I did SEMA in Spain. And all this just kept evolving. And it was really all because of NAR and through the different global councils that we have around the world that made this easy for me to, envelop myself in all of this. A few years later, after I got my CIPS, I guess, in 2007, became an instructor in 2010. And that really, getting your certified international property specialist is not only for residential practitioners, but it's really valuable from a commercial standpoint as well, because it teaches you how real estate is done around the world. It teaches you how cultures are different, how negotiation styles are extremely important. And for you to understand, if you're negotiating with somebody that comes from China, for example, there's certain ways that negotiation may work. And when you have a better understanding of how the transaction is going to go, it makes it much easier for you as an agent to bring two groups of people together who may come from two different cultures and two different negotiation styles in order to make that deal work. Through NAR, through the CIPS, then I became the liaison to Panama. So I was the global ambassador to Panama for a number of years, and then I became the NAR coordinator for all North America, Central America, and the Caribbean. So the R has been wonderful for me. I've been a great supporter of it all as well, and really just enjoy my relationship with NAR. And now that's evolved into this presidency that I'm going to have for a year with FIABCI, but I'm very much looking forward to it. It's like I said, global is my passion. And this is just another step in that pathway. So it's been a nice ride, but I really enjoy it.
We congratulate you on that. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
That's a wonderful elevation for you and your profession and for the organization as well. I have one last question. What is something that you wish you would have known earlier on before you got into the global arena that you can impart with our members that are here today?
Learning a little bit more, I guess, I can give you a perfect example, I guess, about how things are different overseas and how our holidays sometimes are different, right? So Daniel will probably laugh when I share this story, but I share it when I teach because it's a mistake that I made, right? I had a client for Panama, and I was calling my partner down there at the time, the person that I used to do some business, and I was calling him on a Sunday in December. It just so happened to be, and he wasn't picking up his phone. And you have that client that's always calling you, and they're like, "You gotta get me this information now, right?" So we all have that client. So I was doing my best to get the information, and my colleague just wasn't answering, and email wasn't answering text because we didn't have WhatsApp then. And going through all this, and there was just absolutely no response. So the next day, I get this phone call from him, and he says, "Carla, coño," it was Mother's Day yesterday. And I'm thinking to myself, and I'm going, what? Because to me, Mother's Day is May in the United States. I had no clue, right, that Mother's Day was at a weekend in December. And so I made that horrible faux pas because I was calling, I was emailing, I was texting. So I always am very cognizant now about, understanding the holidays around the world and how not to bother people on certain days when it's very important to them. So anyway, there's my little story of things that you shouldn't have done. So I'm much better at it now.
That's really important. And also those are things that you would learn in your CIPS designation courses, which Miami is going to have that course offered later this fall. So stay tuned on that. There is a local prerequisite that's required before you decide to register for that CIPS. So we will have some more information on that forthcoming as well. And Carla, we are really looking forward to our partnership and collaboration with the FIABCI organization and with yourself and helping you this next year in your presidency. And we're very, very excited about hosting the 73rd World Congress here in Miami at the Eden Rock Nobu Hotel. That's June 6th through 9th. So mark your calendars. And there is a link that was just dropped into the chat for you to take advantage of some special pricing for members only of the Miami Realtors Association and Miami Realtors Commercial. Carla, again, thank you so much for being with us here today. Does anybody else have any other questions? Anyone on the chat?
I answered the one that was in the chat.
Great. Thank you again, Carla. And we'll see you soon in Miami.
Yes, look forward to seeing everybody. If not in DC this weekend, I will definitely see you the first week in Miami. I'm looking forward to being there the entire week and getting to know you a little bit better. I hope you do consider joining FIABCI. It's a great organization. Thank you so very, very much.
Thank you. Thank you again. Okay, members, thank you so much for being here with us today. I am going to take this over into our haves and wants session with Craig Emanuel facilitating. So please join me in welcoming Craig Emanuel, our Board of Governor for the Miami Commercial Board. Thank you, Craig.
Good morning. Good morning. How is everyone? All right. All right. So welcome to May the 4th, right? May the 4th be with you. Yeah. Come on. You gotta love that, right? All right. Even if you're not a Star Wars fan, you gotta love it. Okay. So good morning. We are here for the haves and wants now portion of the program. And so what's haves and wants? I have a client that is needing some property sold. All right, so I have a listing, right? And I want to present it to you guys so that possibly you have an opportunity where we can work together and get it sold. And what's the want? I want a property. I want a property for a particular client that is searching, and I've been searching, and I've looked at every possible on-market type resource, and I can't find it. And I'm hoping that I come today and present it to you, and you're able to help me along the way, possibly with something off market or something I missed that was actually on market. And so we have 13 individuals that are online. I don't know if we can be able to get to them, but we'll try to get to them. And we have about another 10 people here inside of the audience. So we should be able to get to everyone today. Individuals that are online on the Zoom, please feel free to put your haves and wants inside of the chat. This is being recorded, and we will be able to get this out to the other members. Yeah. So because we are doing Zoom today, if you have the ability to come forward, we want you to come forward, and we'll have you speak at the mic and tell us about your haves and wants. And we'll start on this side of the room. You can just line up on this side of the room here, and then we just got to have you guys come on up. Sounds good? Let's be excited, yeah? Yeah. All right. So we'll start with our president of the Board of Governors. Jennifer, come on up. Tell us what you have.
Hi there, I'm Jennifer Forbes, the Miami Association president for the commercial division this year. And I'm also a broker and owner with Commercial Teammates here in Coral Gables. I have a requirement for an office space of 3,600 square feet in the West Palm Beach market. We're looking for a Class B property. It is for general administrative offices. And they're looking for occupancy within the next 6 months. If you have anything that meets that requirement in West Palm Beach, preference is to be closer to I-95. They don't mind being in a freestanding building. We could also entertain that. My phone number is 305-788-6051. Thanks.
All right. All right. Next. Lorenzo. Yes.
Hello, everybody. I'm Lorenzo Perez Jr., President of Premier International Properties, also your president for 2024 for the commercial board. I have 97 acres in Williston, Florida for an RV park fully entitled, ready to go and break ground. Asking price is $9.7 million. I also have wants. I'm looking for anything of 3 acres plus to build 200 plus units, anything on the east coast of Florida. If you have anything direct, again, looking for land, please let me know. My number is 305-310-5568. It's Lorenzo Perez Jr. Thank you.
Right. Morning.
First time in the microphone.
First time. All right.
Hi.
First time and not the last time,
Yes.
right?
Hi, my name is Sorangel Gonzalez from Capital International Realty. Oh,
Yes.
sorry. My first time, sorry. My name is Sorangel Gonzalez from Capital International Realty. I have a listing. It's a commercial property in the Dayland area. It's have a retail space, but it's a mixed use. Also is in the residential area. Is $555,000. Also, we are looking for a space for a restaurant, for a pizzeria in the Broward area. The client is looking for like 1,000 to 2,000 space. He wants like more like takeout food, but with a small space indoor. So my telephone number is 786-608-7518. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Hello, this is Nadeem. I'm looking for office building / commercial for about 10 to $20 million range. They want long-term tenant and they prefer triple net, around 5 to 6% return preferred. I'm also looking for inexpensive land / building in Miami-Dade area. Could be anywhere from 1 to 3 million, and that's for a developer. Phone number is 305-607-0207. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Miss Woolman.
Morning.
Good morning. Morning.
Good morning. I'm Jennifer Woolman with Avanti Way Commercial, and we have 8,000 square feet of medical office space for lease at $21 a square foot, triple net on Northwest 7th Avenue between Lejeune and Red Road. My number is 305-776-2792. Thanks.
Awesome. Awesome. Anybody else in the room? Come on up. Come on up. Yes, sir. Good morning.
Morning, people. Carlos Suarez, broker of the Black Swan Home Group. We're looking for a space for a liquor store. Business is moving. It's an existing liquor store. Wants to pay no more than $7,000 a month. Doesn't need no more than 2,000 square feet. It's an existing business. We're just looking for a place to move it. Okay, Carlos Suarez again, 786-344-9141. Thank you.
All right, going once, going twice. All right, got a taker. Come on up, sir. Anyone else? Just come on, line up so that we can make sure that we keep it moving, and we're gonna try to see if we can get some people on the Zoom. Come on, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Good afternoon or good morning, depending on what time you woke up this morning. My name is Elvis Amore with Coldwell Banker Commercial Realty, located in Hollywood, Florida. I am working with an entrepreneur. He's looking forward to establish his restaurant in the Broward County area. His budget is between $8,000 to $10,000. It's a Haitian restaurant, and square footage that he's looking forward to get is between 1,500 to 2,000. My telephone number is 954-477-2381. And my email address is elvis.amor@cbrealty.com. I'm looking forward to hear back from everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Good morning. My name is Eli Smilovitz. I'm with Fortune International Group, and I am working with an investor that has a broad, has a budget of about $5 million. He has not decided on the specific type of property he wants, but he knows he wants to achieve a 15% return. So if anyone has anything, it would be great. My number is 720-473-9948. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right. Anyone else? Oh, yep.
Hi, how are you? Antonio Aguirre from, good morning, from Remax Advanced Realty. I have a client looking for a $10 million hotel, and another one with a drive-through fast food restaurant, especially if it's I-95 East or Beach, whatever. Also to purchase. And then I have another client looking for land to hold, purchase to hold. So, or develop, in the future.
All right.
Antonio Aguirre, 786-309-1965. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Going once, going twice. All right. Sounds good. So we do have a couple people in the chat. Let's see here. Okay. All right. I tell you what, we can unmute. I was going to read some of the stuff in the chat, but if you have something, let's go ahead and unmute yourself and present your haves and wants. Michael Hinton, you have anything?
Sure. Good morning. Great to see you all. I see our Senator Ana Maria Rodriguez is on. Great to see you joining us. I look forward to hearing from you on all the new legislation that's coming out from Tallahassee. It's been a crazy several weeks up there. But very quickly, I will just announce on behalf of Miami Commercial and Miami CCIM, and happy to announce the South Florida Office Brokers Association has also joined us, and we're going to have a networking event on June 1st. So that'll be down in Coral Gables, and you'll see some information coming out in emails in the next few days while we put that flyer together. So we're going to have a Coral Gables evening networker on June 1st. So Miami Commercial, of course, is invited. They're one of our sponsors, putting us together with Miami CCIM and now the South Florida Office Brokers. So the three of us will get together and do some networking the 1st of June. So that's I'll use that up today. So Robert and Ana Maria, I'm sure, has some great things for us as well. Thanks.
Yes. Okay. Haves and wants only. But we do thank you, Michael Hinton, is our immediate past president of the commercial board. Thank you very much, sir. Anyone else with a have and want? Mr. Palacios?
Good morning, Robert Palacios. What Michael said.
What Michael said. Understood. All right. Mr. Kruger, Kevin Kruger, my birthday twin. Anything?
Good morning, fam. I think I saw David Gonzalez in here. I'm wondering if he's still in there. I know last month we started like a spreadsheet. Maybe you guys can tell us if we're able to post in that spreadsheet again this week. But to my haves, Rise has been adding some listings of late. We've got some small office listings. The largest would be 6,500 square feet at the security building right downtown. Beautiful Gilded era 1920s building. And then there's also some smaller flex offices inside that we are listing as well. We just took that listing yesterday. And then we also are re-engaging an office on South Beach, Alton Road, that could be for sale. So either for lease or now for sale, asking $5.5 million. I put it in the chat. It's 3,400 square feet. It's absolutely beautiful. A renovated previous medical medical office use would be a great tenant, or if someone wants to buy it. And then what also is nice is the adjacent parking, always hard to find, as well as this large garden front. So it's unique. If you want to have a little paradise office, you might as well pick this one. So please reach out, Kevin@riserealty.com, and hopefully we could pass the mic to my colleague Keith at Rise Realty if he's next up.
Yes, Keith Darby. Yes, sir.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me, and good to see everyone. I wish I was there in person. Should have come. I will be there next time. I have a interesting opportunity for a warehouse. It's sort of a man cave with 3 lifts for automobiles, luxury automobile. So if anybody has any car collectors, each lift, he's looking for $1,500 a month. It holds 2 cars. It will be car keyed access, and there's a mezzanine. It's about a 3,800 foot warehouse in Doral on 108th Avenue and 21st Street Northwest. So contact me if anybody has any luxury car dealers. And I just wanted to bring up the pizzeria prospect somebody's looking for. I also have established pizzeria group that has locations in Brickell and Doral, and wants to expand 1,500 feet to 3,000 feet in Miami Beach, Wynwood, Edgewater, those specific markets, Sunny Isles. It's Keith Darby, Rise Realty. Thank you, guys.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. So that concludes our haves and wants. I just want to remind everyone that the Miami Association of Realtors are 246 partnerships strong when it comes to global real estate. So guys, today was about FIABCI, and our conference again is in June. Please get out there and register, and let's show up strong for that and meet some of those 246 partners that we have. If you are not aware, dues are out, and we welcome you to pay your dues very early, okay? Because you have the opportunity to not only get promotional credits and discounts on your membership dues, but you also get the opportunity to win through raffle $100 American Express gift card. How many people are excited about that? Yeah, I never win, but I still pay my dues early. So please, it's a gamble, but guess what? You get so many great things with that. You just want to go ahead and take care of it. Pay in full by June 14th. Want to also bring your attention to the fact that we have a biz after hours right here in this backyard, not too far from here at the Tank Restaurant. It is free. So another great benefit of being a Miami Association Realtor member. Feel free to register for that. Just go into Miami RE and register for that. It's a free event, biz after hours at Tank Restaurant. And then last but not least, we do have our city spotlight with the mayor of Miami-Dade County, which is coming up in June. I'll give you the exact date on that. That is, I'm sorry, May 23rd. I said June, May 23rd, 11:30 a.m. to 1:15. And that's going to be at the Rusty Pelican, $30. And it includes lunch, valet parking's $8. How many people ever been to the Rusty Pelican? Lovely place, isn't it? So you're going to get a wealth of information at Miami-Dade, the Miami-Dade Mayor, Daniela Levine Cava, and a couple other individuals. So please register for that event. It will sell out. It'll be a great opportunity. $35 per person, $8 valet, limited lot parking. All right. Any other questions before we get out of here?
Luke Skywalker, you there? Can you hear me?
Oh, I see you.
Hey, buddy. Hey, yeah, I didn't know. I had to come in through Facebook, something with the link, so I'm not even sure if I showed up on your screen. Hello, everybody.
That was the VIP entrance.
There you go. I kind of slid in there under the radar. Name's Greg Guilford Property Group. Just want to make everybody aware. First of all, thank you. And I feel horrible that I have not expanded my network to the global scene. That was an excellent presentation. And I guess never too late to travel abroad. So I look forward to getting involved in that. But I'd like to let everybody know I have 4,008 rentable square feet in Coconut Grove, Coral Gables. It's right at the intersection of South Dixie and Douglas Road. You may have noticed a new multi-use project going in called The Platform. And the Platform is a mixed use with obviously residential. We have Aldi on the ground floor, Starbucks on the ground floor, and then we have a detached building on the 8th floor is the office space. It's a raw shell right now. We're asking $40 a square foot. TI's, full build out is available. 4 per 1,000 parking. So give me a call. It's a great opportunity. Has a bridge over to the Metro Rail station. So that's one. And then the next one is a second gen restaurant in Delray Beach. Keith, I don't know if your pizza guy will go that far north, but I've got almost 1,300 square feet of an operating restaurant, and either the restaurant and the lease is available, or you can just buy the lease. So that's in Delray Beach. Greg Guilford, 786-567-8474. Thank you all very much, and happy Cinco de Mayo.
Thank you very much, sir. I see that we also have our illustrious past chair. You want to come up and say a couple words? You have any happen once? All right.
Thank you, Greg.
You're
Appreciate it,
welcome.
man.
You're welcome.
Great to see you. Always looking very sharp,
Thank you.
putting us all to shame. Hello, my name is Fernando Arencibia, and I'm honored to be here. I just wanted to share that I have an interesting play in North Beach. It is a 4-unit apartment complex, fully renovated, soup to nuts in 2018, fully rented. It also includes a development play with all permitted completes, including the impact fees will be paid at closing to develop an additional 5 units in the rear of the property. We're asking 1.7 million. It's at 7615 Harding Avenue. I don't know if my contact info is online now that we're doing this like that, but it's Fernando Arencibia, 786-512-3745. I also have a 5-unit apartment building in Little Havana, 128 Southwest 15th Avenue. All of these listings are in the MLS, so you can look it up. Asking $975. Performing. Seller is completing the 40-year recertification, should be completed in the next couple of days, and it will be turned in with everything, pretty much done. So guys, thank you very much. By the way, I just want to say what an amazing commercial mid-year conference. Over 422 people, I think, registered. A lot of people showed up at the end. I'm sure we're going to exceed that at our super conference in October. If you were not there, you really missed out. A lot of great information, a lot of great data. And it's a testament to this commercial board and our president, Jennifer Forbes, who is doing a terrific job, and our chief of commercial, Danielle, and of course, Mr. President-elect over here, Lorenzo Perez Jr. So thank you, guys. You guys are doing amazing. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Fernando, Avanti Way commercial, yeah?
Sure.
I didn't hear you say it. I heard Jennifer say it. They're going to have a conversation with you on offline there later. All right, sounds good. Everyone, thank you for coming out. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday and make a lot of money. Thank you.